Everyone, please rise for our processional.
Please be seated. Well, good evening, everybody. And welcome to the graduation celebration for the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy's MS in Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutics for the class of 2022. I'm Leah Sarah, the program co-director, and I am so excited to have you all with us tonight. Class of 2022, congratulations, you did it! It's graduation day. After 2 years of classes and studying, you're here. You're completing your academic journey and taking the next step on your path to professional success. And before I go on with my remarks, I want to recognize some very special groups of people with us today. First, I would like to give my thanks to the family and the friends of our graduates. Thank you for the support and encouragement that you've provided over the last 2 years that helped these graduates achieve their goal. Graduates, please join me in recognizing your family and friends. I would also like to recognize the MCST program faculty who are here with us today. Faculty, thank you for your dedication and creativity and for sharing this vision with me and bringing it to fruition. Please stand and be recognized. And finally, I would like to thank Program Manager Lisa Finn for her tireless support of the program, our students, and me. Lisa's been instrumental in developing and implementing every process in this program, from admissions to registration to the symposiums and this graduation ceremony. Lisa, please stand and be recognized. In 2018, I was given the opportunity, thank you, Dean Eddington, to imagine what a master's program focused on medical cannabis could be. And I did indeed have to imagine it because at that time, there was no such program in existence that could inform my decisions about what our program objectives should be, what courses we should teach, and who our students should be. But from the beginning, I was certain that our program should welcome a student body diverse in their academic and professional backgrounds to reflect the diversity of this expanding field. It was important to create a program rich in scientific and clinical coursework that would be accessible yet challenging to all students, regardless of their previous academic experience. Now look at this group of graduates, and I see pharmacists, nurses, scientists, attorneys, veterans, entrepreneurs, public health professionals, educators, advocates, all of whom are united in the ultimate goal of optimizing patient care by advancing the field of cannabis medicine. So to see you all here is quite literally, for me, a dream come true. I am so proud of everything that you've accomplished in this program over the last 2 years, in addition to managing your jobs, taking care of your beautiful families, and coping with a global pandemic. The field of medical cannabis continues to grow and evolve, and it needs individuals with your expertise to push this industry forward. With your passion and determination, you will improve the lives of patients through research, practice, education, and advocacy. Please keep in touch, keep blazing new trails, keep inspiring others like you have inspired me. Congratulations, class of 2022. And I would now like to introduce Dr. Natalie Eddington, Dean and Professor of the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, who will give remarks to the class of 2022. Welcome, Dean Eddington.
Thank you, Dr. Sarah. Hello, and congratulations to the School of Pharmacy's Masters in Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutic Program, class of 2022. As our second graduating class and one that embarked their degree during a global pandemic, I tip my hat to all of you for persevering and completing your degree. Today is a day to celebrate this achievement. As only the second graduating class from the first master's program in medical cannabis in the country, you are trailblazers and leaders and innovators and risk takers and change makers. As states have legalized medical cannabis, trailblazers like you have lined up to be at the forefront of this emerging industry by opening or working in dispensaries or welcoming patients into your medical practice. Those of you not directly involved in the industry seek a way to be involved, to advocate for improved regulations and policies, to change laws, and to better understand the science of this plant. Whatever your motivation, I commend you on furthering your innovative streak by enrolling in our program. Our motivation for creating this program was threefold. We wanted to professionalize the face of the medical cannabis industry. We wanted to remove the stigma long associated with the plant. And we wanted to produce a diverse and highly educated medical cannabis workforce to support the millions of patients who are turning to cannabis for relief from a host of symptoms associated with a wide range of diseases. Traditional education programs for healthcare practitioners, analytic chemists, policymakers, and business and sales professionals have not typically included instruction on the science, policy, and therapeutics of medical cannabis. There is a tremendous need for quality medical cannabis education. And the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy is proud to be at the forefront of this field and to now send our second class of graduates into the medical cannabis workforce in its industry. Thank you for putting your trust in us, for enrolling in our program, and for dedicating it, and for the dedication, the excitement, and enthusiasm that you demonstrated as a patient in this program, as a student in this program. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that. Your predecessors in our first graduating cohort have since expanded their clinical practices. They've become entrepreneurs who started new businesses endeavors, have begun jobs in dispensaries and testing facilities, have become involved in local or state government, and have pursued further education, including additional master's degrees and PhD. The sky is the limit with your newfound knowledge. And now you, the class of 2022, have the master's credential and knowledge to go forth and impact the lives of patients, to participate in research efforts, to advocate for policies and laws, and to be an ambassador for your alma mater. I offer you my sincerest congratulations on a job well done, and welcome you to the School of Pharmacy alumni family, which numbers more than 6,300 PharmDs, PhDs, and master's graduates. I can't wait to hear all about what you've accomplished with your newfound knowledge, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, each of you. Take care.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations again to the class of 2022. I'm Chad Johnson, fellow co-director with Dr. Leah Sarah, and I have the pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Dean Ward, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about his brief background. He was promoted to serve as Provost and Executive Vice President and Dean of the Graduate School in October 21, after being appointed as Interim Provost and Dean in January 2020. And this was the latest in several upward moves by Dr. Ward at UMB. He joined UMB in 2009 as the Associate Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs and has since served the university in many capacities, probably longer than I have time to introduce you to. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Roger Ward.
Good afternoon. Come on. Good afternoon. All right, very good. It is indeed my privilege and honor to bring greetings on behalf of UMB's president, Dr. Bruce Gerald, and the executive leadership team on the occasion of your graduation. I read somewhere that to be an innovator, you have to be first or you have to be different. Today, you have the rare distinction of graduating from a truly innovative program that is both first and different. The Masters of Science in Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutics is the first graduate program in the United States that is dedicated to the study of medical cannabis. As students in this program, and now proud graduates of this program, you had the unique and different educational experience as compared with any other program that are now trying desperately to emulate what we have here in the School of Pharmacy here at the University of Maryland, Baltimore. You had the opportunity to be taught by, meet, and interact with experts in the science, therapeutics, and policy of medical cannabis. These opportunities were presented at symposia and in online coursework designed around your professional and personal lives. That is what we do at UMB. We find innovative ways to grant access to educational programs to anyone who needs it to advance their station in life, whether that's professionally or personally. With that comes expectations. We have very high expectations of each and every one of you. We expect you to leverage your education for the public good. We expect you to be the thought leaders, the researchers, the policymakers, the entrepreneurs, the clinical practitioners, and dispensers that will ethically and responsibly maximize the tremendous therapeutic potential of medical cannabis. We expect you to use your education to advance UMB's mission. That mission is to improve the human condition. Graduates, congratulations. I wish each of you continued success. If I may, Dr. Coop told me that there's an after party, and then there's an after party, which unfortunately I won't be able to stay for either. You see, today, my high school is graduating as well, and tonight is her award ceremony at her high school, so I'm leaving immediately after these remarks to go be with her. But I couldn't resist the invitation from Dean Eddington and her wonderful team to be here for this occasion, especially since, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the second class, but it's the first time they're graduating in person, so congratulations.
Okay, I'm now very pleased to introduce Cody Peterson, who is the president of our Medical Cannabis Student Association, and he's going to also give some remarks to his fellow graduates of the class of 2022. Cody?
Okay, everyone, I'm very nervous, I must say. I don't normally talk to everyone, but I want to say congratulations to everyone, but also a special thanks to our educators and our parents for making it out. This is already a special day. So I'm Dr. Cody Peterson, but before I get started in talking about all of the things that I'm going to ramble on about and probably cry, just be prepared, okay, I have to start out this speech in the same way that all my favorite lectures at UMB have started, and that's with a British accent. Hello and welcome to MCST graduation class of 2022. I'm Dr. Cody Peterson, imitating my professor, Andy Koo. So that's, I'm gonna miss that a lot. I work overnights in the hospital and I listen to my lectures and we get a real kick out of doing that impersonation every time you come on. Okay, back to the scheduled speech. All right, I wanna thank everyone again, students, parents, and faculty for coming and joining us in person for this celebration of education. As we have been reminded by the pandemic, we need to celebrate our victories when we can, because nothing is guaranteed. I invite you to take a trip down memory lane with me to a simpler time, a time before masks, when you knew what your classmates looked like and you actually cared what your breath smelled like. Back to a time where that you were confident when you went to the grocery store, there would be ample paper products, baby food, flour, and hand sanitizer. But alas, these are not those times. Back to a time where you used to think, you didn't think twice about shaking hands or passing the Dutchie. But again, these are not those times. Things always change. If we think back even further, before 1996, so far before COVID, and yes, before some of our graduates were born, cannabis was illegal across the entire country. And yes, I know that federally it's still illegal, but not like it was. I'm talking really illegal. Go to jail for a little bit of weed kind of illegal, okay? And people did. In 2006, only 15 years ago, 900,000 Americans were arrested for marijuana-related crimes. 900,000, only 15 years ago. But things are changing, and thankfully, things always change. Nearly 50 states now have some form of medical cannabis law on the books, and 18 of them permit adults to consume freely. The world, too, is opening up to medical cannabis. Programs are popping up around Europe, around Asia, as well as Africa. We're gathered here today to celebrate a master's degree in cannabis. Yes, I said a master's degree, a novel concept just a few years ago, as Dr. Sarah said. But if you go back just 15 years ago, the only cannabis education you could get was a street education. We have come a long way with this plant, this herb, and we have a long way to go. The good news is, things always change. During our time at MCST, we have faced immense challenges. The last few years have been some of the most challenging of our lives. All right. So maybe you fell ill. Maybe someone you loved did. Maybe you had to deal with the COVID outbreak in your house. Maybe your loved one had to battle addiction, because the Lord knows that's going around. Maybe they lost a job or struggled to pay rent. Jeez. All right. But it's these challenges that force us to learn, to grow, and to cherish what we do have. No doubt, we've all stumbled or fallen or spread ourselves too thin over the last few years. Certainly, I know I have. I know for a fact that we've all fumbled to get onto Blackboard with the double verification. But we made it. That phase of our education is over. We're on to bigger and more important challenges. Things always change. We must now take this knowledge that's been instilled upon us. We must continue to spread the good word of medical cannabis. We've learned in this program, this herb has been a useful companion to humanity for over 10,000 years. We need it now more than ever. Jeez. All right. It is our job as graduates of this program to carry on the legacy of medical cannabis, advocating for education, advocating for legalization, regulation, and normalization. We are trailblazers of the nascent industry. There's no clear defined path for us graduates. We all know this. This is scary, I know, and to be unsure of how things are going to play out in an industry that's just getting started. And it won't be easy, but I know it'll be worth it. But we did it. Here we are. We did it together, bravely, proudly, on Zoom. As we're part of a new class of professional. We're medical cannabis professionals, and we need to leverage the skills we've garnered here and we must leverage the skills of our neighbors. We must band together to get ahead as the headwinds in the new cannabis industry are strong. I cannot speculate what lies ahead. Unfortunately, my crystal ball is in the shop. However, I can definitively say that medical cannabis is here to stay, and the skills and knowledge that we've gained during this program are invaluable to the growth and development of the cannabis industry. Many of us are still wondering what our role in the industry will be. And just know this, you're not alone. Look around. Everyone here that is around you is figuring out this just like you. But you've recently joined, or just about to join, a tight-knit family, a community of plant medicine people. Utilize your network, find your niche, leverage your skills, and figure out what you're gonna do in the cannabis space. And don't forget about talking to your friends, right? Talk to each other, because the idiom, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, that holds true even in cannabis. Some things never change. So today, we become the first graduates, or some of the first graduates in America with a master's degree in medical cannabis science. We've done it. We are the Maryland School of Pharmacy Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutics class of 2022, and I can't wait to see how we change the world.
Thanks, Cody, for that. So I have the privilege of introducing our convocation speaker today, and that is Miss Sarah Chase. And Sarah has dedicated her professional career to working behind the scenes to champion both public and private projects that are mission-driven and have a clear focus on improving communication to advance social justice. She's honored to serve as the first executive director for the Council for Federal Cannabis Regulation. For more than 15 years, Sarah has worked primarily with startup companies in the media, broadcast, and communication space. She's held various COO, CFO, communication, and business development positions and worked closely with executive teams in the United States, Europe, and Asia to translate high-level visions into realized corporate entities. Sarah has led communication and media training workshops for corporate clients, as well as in the United Nations, NASA, the Nature Conservancy, and various Shark Tank events. She's also served as an executive committee member of the National Small Business Association in Washington, D.C., and as a featured panelist and consultant with the Global Coalition for Aging and the Council on Foreign Relations. So she has quite the resume, and we're honored to have her here to deliver our convocation address. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Sarah Chase.
Well, I really hope that your photographer comes up here and takes a picture of all of these caps, because some of you got very creative. Thank you. That's okay. He's very tall, if you haven't noticed. Can you hear me now? Okay. Verizon, that was not a So seeing all of you here reminds me of a quote that I saw the other day from Seneca. Now, Seneca's a philosopher, and he once said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." Now, what he's saying is that there's a difference between the things that we're afraid to do because they're hard, and the things that are hard because we're afraid. Now, as you travel along Memorial Drive on your way out to Arlington, you're going to see a monument, and it's on the right-hand side of the road, and that monument is dedicated to the Naval Construction Battalions, otherwise known as the Seabees. Now, at the base of that monument, there's an inscription, and that inscription reads, "Seabees can do, with willing hearts and skillful hands, the difficult we do at once, the impossible takes a bit longer." the impossible takes a bit longer. Now that's a bold statement, and one that we should always reflect upon, because it will help overcome every fear and remove every limitation. Embrace the challenges in all you do, and take comfort in the understanding that there are those who are willing to do it and to dare it all with you. Now, the quote on the memorial goes on to say, "With compassion for others, we build, we fight for peace and freedom." And from this, there are 3 lessons that apply here for all of us. The first lesson: you can do. You're entering a world where there are no preconceived constructs, no formality, no established conventions, and no dogmas to tell you what to do or to hold you back. You're here to build a new industry, and an industry with a more honest future. Your love of science, for discovery, for wonder, these are virtues, and you are free to allow them to be infused into everything that you do. These virtues will be what you build your future upon as you continue to learn and understand more about the unexplored benefits, the complexities, and the immense potential of plant-based medicines and the emerging new fields like polypharmacology. There are no known limits, so follow your curiosity. Keep searching and keep doing. The second lesson: align your passion and your purpose with your skills and talents, because the difficulties are straight ahead and they often come all at once. You've chosen to take on the challenges of an industry with its own high level of individual and systemic barriers, from prohibition to the decades of political and cultural stigma, to the vast hurdles of reform, regulation, and reparations. The task at hand is not an easy one, and you will certainly need the whole of your willing hearts and the most precise of your skillful hands. Now, to overcome these difficulties, each of us must remember to stay humble. And indeed, as you've all learned from your adventures in science, you've chosen the most humbling field of study. Ego is quickly quelled by science, because every day, if you're doing it right, you're eager to be proven wrong. Ego doesn't like to be wrong, but it is surely the mark of a great mind and a good character to accept that facts can change, that data can and will yield new insight. So engage often in the practice of self-correction. This is how we all will continue to learn. And remember, too, that as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Each of us is made better by our engagement with others, especially if that engagement creates a discomfort and forces us to learn. This is progress. And I also want you to know that while we live in a very divisive era where politics can and will differ greatly, this doesn't mean that purpose is not shared. Indeed, politics can divide, but purpose can unite. So look to the purpose in people, unearth the intention, and find the common ground. As Benjamin Franklin was wont to say to a new nation, the good we can do together surpasses the good we can do alone. The third lesson: as you lead, so you must heal. You are as much the leaders as the healers. You are here at the right moment. The past and the future are reconciling their differences, and you're graduating at a time when this industry has never been better poised to realize a true revolution. So as you engage in building the great foundation of this industry, remember to clear a pathway for others. Light this pathway with brilliant research, with illuminating science, with vivid innovation, and above all, with intentional courage and kindness. Practice empathy and compassion in all your future endeavors. And have fun, and bring joy to others, for it is your purpose to heal the people that you are going to impact along the way. And as you leave today, please think on the impossible. Is legalization impossible? No. Is regulation impossible? No. Is the act of doing right by others impossible? Absolutely never. So with your eager spirits, the impossible will be done. And with compassion for others, we will continue to build, and we will continue to fight for peace and freedom. I wish you all the very best for the future, and thank you for all that you dare to do. Happy Graduation Day.
Thank you so much for those remarks. Well, we're getting to the moment that you've all been waiting for, and we're very excited to recognize you each individually. So here's what we're going to do. Lisa will come around and she'll ask you to get up row by row. You'll come up here and hand your name card. Hopefully you all still have your name cards to Dr. Coop, who will read your name. Dr. Johnson will hood you. Then you'll fist bump Dean Eddington, and I'll be at the end waiting to congratulate you as well. And then after you go down the stairs, please go all the way around, not up the center aisle, but all the way back around, and we'll guide you back to your seats. Is that it? Oh, and family and friends, please keep the sides clear. If you did want to get a little bit closer, you may use the center aisle, and please be, respectful of everybody who wants to get a picture of their graduate today. So with that, Lisa, I think that we're ready to get started.
Remember to unbutton the hood.
Okay, we're getting ready. It's Dean, are we all good? Are we good? Okay, my name is Andy Coop. I am, as you've heard, Cody was a wonderful impression. It's fantastic. So, I'm calling the names, and at this point, usually someone tells you to hold your applause till the end. Not me. That is not me. Right, so we're going to applaud each and every graduate because they all deserve it, right? So, let's get going. Cody Peterson. Hannady Agath. Pamela Almendrez. Dawood Amire. Laura Arensdorf. Sorry. Raven Ariola. Keith Armington. Samantha Babcock. Jory Bell. Sharon Berman. Michael Boone. Laurel Brown. Whoa, 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 whoa. I haven't announced you yet. I know, so am I. Chandra Browning. Justin Buck. Madeline Bunting. Kena Kerris. Nikki Carrington. Michelle Catalemi. Nancy Kaysen. Nova Cabo. Ray Collins. Patricia Kuhner. Connor Councilman. Kristen Cousin. Here we go. All right. Kristen Cox. Sorry, way too many cards here. Look at all this. Thank you. Roberto Torres. Shauna Cullen. Jenny Curry. Dallas Ann Davenport. Fiona Davis. How are you? Are you doing okay, bud? That's fine. Not doing that. Is that okay? Yeah. Sheridan Doan. Samantha Dudek. Dejanay Evans. Kurtisha Ewell. Regina Flippin. Barry Floyd. Natalia Rocha Garcia. Francisco Glim. Jacqueline Gray. Jean Gray. Tyler Gray.
Say it fancy.
Do you want me to?
Yes. You sure? Whatever you want.
Okay. Misty Green. Micah Grossman Crest. There you go. Go on. Jessica Hammock. Go on. Emily Harrelson. Lakia Nicole Harris Pierce. Joanna Hedrick. Go on. Treva Hopkins Laboy. Matthew Hottenstein. Megan Hughes. Keeley Island. Brianna Jernagidjin. Rebecca Johnson. One sec. Got way too many cards. Thank you. All right, go on. Audrey Jaggers. Tracy Kaluzny. Haley Kirk. Sean Kirk. Josef Kittelberger. Joy Klein. Steve Landon. Kenneth J. Lazarus. Seriously, congrats. You're here. You know, it's wonderful. I know. Go on. Piper Lindeen. You can go. Alexandria Lobos. Mindy Madio. Brandon Manga. Esther Olejde Mana. I don't know, I'm getting attacked by ropes. So I don't know.
Help me. Margot Amy, boom.
Are we ready now?
We are.
Okay. Shanitha Marable. Go smoothly, can it? Right.
That's right.
Amy Marasco.
You got it?
Raquel.
You got it.
Raquel Maya Delgado. Natasha Martin. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Okay. Go. Larry Mercado. Alexander Mixon. good. If you want it, that's fine. If you want when I'm talking to people, that'd be. I'm just saying congratulations on this. Congratulations. Chelsea Mitchell. Faye Berger Mitchell. Christina Mosier. Thank you. It's easy. Good, yeah. Okay, go on. Christina Mosier. Go on. Molly Muse. Alexis Ray Muller. Hey, how are you? Maraska. Windy Maraska. Thank you. Congratulations, by the way. Go on. Go on. Windy Maraska. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Seriously. Tone Win. All right. Sarah Louise O'Hanlon. Congratulations. Right, go. Kathy Ordinola. I've got to get back to it, sorry. Jada Orick. Patricia J. Armiston. How are you? Congratulations. Go on, stop walking. Okay. Christy Peggins. You don't no. Okay, that's good. I'm asking. Congrats. Thank you. All right, go on. Robert Perry. Congratulations. Heidi Perhatch. Stop walking. Go on. Kim Poole. Say the whole thing. It's fine. Congratulations. Stephen Nicholas Ring. All right, go on. Nicole Robbins. Do you need the jacket? No. You don't? Okay. Shoshana. Okay. Shoshana Robinson. Congratulations. Oche. I'm sorry. Francis Autry. Leslie Rogers. Paige David Rawlins. Congratulations. Do you want to do this? You do. Okay. Yes, it's up to you. Even though I'm asking people, this is what. Congratulations. Go on. Dawn Lewis Rush. All right, go. Sarah Saunders. Susan Shear. Thank you. All of it, right? Okay, I'll try. Sherry K. Schreiner Beckwith. I'm sure you don't mind. You don't mind. Got some spares if you want. I've got some spares if you want to. Sorry, guys. I just need a drink. Yeah, water break. I'm sorry. It builds the anticipation. January Serda. Eric Schreider. Christina Schifflert. Myron Smith. Paulette Simone Smith. Bigger than me. Wait, one sec. Do you want them? Yes, okay. All right. Scott Mark Steiner. Shani's son. Hey, how are you?
If you want, you can surprise me. Whichever one you want. You can, okay, the dough.
I'm not going to tell the people. Sorry about that. Monica Bopa Tang. Marcelo Tanyan. All of it? Yes. Okay, wonderful. That's fine. I'm asking. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, go. Dawn Nicole Bryant Thurman. Darcy Tresconi. Mark Wiens. Jonathan Villalobos. Bobby Vincent III. Barry Vong. will do. Lindsay Ward. Madeline Wasco. Congratulations. Do you want the Marie? Okay, fine. Just asking. I'm asking everybody. Congratulations. Suzanne Westmiller. Congratulations. Do you want me in? You don't know. No, okay. Trisha Weidman. Pretty easy, right? Congratulations. All right. Go on. Trisha Weidman. Stacy Willis. You need the jelly? Go on, Julian Walls. Stephanie Rabel. Carly Ziegler. And last and certainly not least, Angela Sanders Weston. Over to you, Dr. Johnson. I'm tired now.
Absolutely wonderful. Can we all congratulate the class of 2022 Masters in Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutics graduates? Yes! You guys did it. You earned it. A hard 2 years, but you're here and you made it. Now, we wish you nothing but the best. We know you're going to do wonderful things, and we know you'll do us proud. Please keep in touch. Don't lose touch with us. Don't lose touch with your alumni family. Don't lose touch with your professors. Please keep in touch and let us know all the great things you're doing and how you're trailblazing and legitimizing this field. So we have a couple logistics to go over before everyone breaks. There's a group photo, class of 2022, so meet us out in the courtyard after the recessional, and we'll do a group photo together. So make sure you're out there. And other than that, I think that's about all we have to do. So we're going to wrap things up, and I'd ask the audience if you could please stand for the recessional.